For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 23 of the Everton career mode here on FIFA 17. Apologies you're seeing this a little bit later today on Monday. I wasn't able to record an extra day ahead before I went away over the weekend, so I'm having to record this on Monday afternoon. So you will be seeing it a little bit later, but this should be the only one that's delayed. Hopefully I can get enough recorded today to make sure that everything else is on schedule for the rest of the week, etc. So today we have both games in the quarterfinals of the Champions League against Real Madrid, sandwiching a game in the Premier League against West Ham United. Now we're doing okay in the Premier League, we're just looking to consolidate in the top four. Our form recently has been very hot and cold. I'll win a couple of games 3 or 4-0, I'll lose 1 or 2-0. Really can't seem to tell which way games are going to go right now, which adds a bit of unpredictability to the series. You never know what you're going to get when you tune in, so hopefully we can have a little bit more unpredictability today, but positive unpredictability, he says, because you would predict perhaps that Real Madrid would beat me because they're Real Madrid and I'm Everton, but you never know. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and let's go ahead and play our most difficult game of the series to date. Here's the Madrid side we'll be facing. Navas, Carvajal, Otamendi, the Argentine from Manchester City, Sergio Ramos and Danilo at left back, Casemiro, Kroos, James, and then Bale, Benzema and Cristiano up top. That is probably the second best front three in world football after Messi, Suarez and Neymar, but still extremely difficult to play against. This is going to be really tough. Benzema lays it off there to Kroos, who has a great shot from distance and proves it just there by smacking that into the bottom corner on his left foot. 9 minutes in, it's Real Madrid 1, Everton 0. Not the start we needed, but that was one hell of a strike from Toni Kroos from the edge of the box, unfortunately. He's good enough to be able to do that. Benzema just holds the ball up, sets it up to Kroos, who's just on his own on the edge of the box. Can't close him down quickly enough, and the accuracy is out of this world. That's the sort of quality we're up against. That's the sort of quality we're going to have to try and break through to ensure that we get something out of this first leg. Because a heavy first leg defeat with away goals involved as well for Madrid would surely just see us done and dusted already after just one game, regardless of the second leg. Calhanoglu to Michi. Sergio Ramos with me, but Michi's done well. Michi Batshuayi hits the bar. Oh, and Yannick Bolasie can't get it under control. Michi's so close to giving us an instant equaliser. Literally straight up the other end from kickoff, and we hit the bar. Maybe we might be able to get something out of this game, but we are going to have to be as resolute as possible defensively and ensure that we don't let them get that ball that was meant for Luke Garbutt. Make sure that they don't get a couple of goals to go in front, but if we can hold them to 1-0 and keep creating opportunities, we can still get a decent result. I have to cut back here on his left foot, but we'll switch it looking for Yannick Bolasie, who's found well, and he brings that down well as well. Dani Carvajal is with me though. I have to try and get away from him, which we've done well. Luke Garbutt to Asamoah was perhaps the wrong pass to play there, but here's Saponara. Get it out of his feet. He's done really well. Saponara. Oh no, he's hit the bar. I've hit the bar twice in the opening 20 minutes. You cannot be serious. What is going on here? Keylor Navas is getting the largest slice of luck you have ever seen. We've hit the bar twice in the opening 18 minutes. I can't quite believe that we're still 1-0 down. Lovely turn by Saponara. Michi's come short in support there, and it's worked well. And we could send Deulofeu in behind. Gerard Deulofeu. Oh, it's a tight angle, but he's worked it well. Deulofeu, good save by Navas. Oh, Bolasie tries to help it back into the box, but it just lofts straight to Keylor Navas. We have been the more creative side here. They took the lead, and since then, we have been on top. But it only takes one momentary lapse of concentration at the back for them to get a second and for the game to be over. So I'm having to be very, very careful with how I build my attacks to ensure I don't leave myself open at the back. It's tackled by Saponara again. And the inside there to Calhanoglu. He could look for Michi. Racing away. I've got Deulofeu there in support if I need to use him. And I will use him. That's not him. That's Saponara. Spins! Wide of the target. Asamoah into Calhanoglu. Michi's there alongside me. Do we go to Quadri though? We will. And Delafeu's in loads of space. And what can we do with the ball here? I'm actually going to pull this back to Asamoah. We've equalised. We've been the better side here. We really genuinely have. Hitting the bar twice. And now we've finally managed to find the equaliser. It was the obvious ball to cut back there. And Asamoah's done very well on his weaker right foot to turn that into the far bottom corner. We are not out of this tie at all. Danilo down the line looking for Cristiano. You never know what he's going to do. Cross the ball in is what he's done. Funes Mori clears. Michi can't get there. Kroos, not again, my man. I'm not having you score from distance on me twice in the same game. Yannick Bolasie can't get past Danny Carvajal. Saponara, though, steals it off Gareth Bale. And he's got 0 stamina, but he's still able to get away from Toni Kroos because he has even less. Let's put it back again. It's Quadri for a second time. Looking to return the favour this time. Gerard Delafeu! Gerard! How? How have you not got that on target? I barely put any power on that and he's missed. Oh my days, Delafeu. The opportunity wasted. Throws to Delafeu here. And it quickly to Michi. If I can spin, which we've done well. And Peñaranda can make a run. Peñaranda's in. The chance to win us the first leg. Oh my God. Oh my God, Peñaranda. What on earth was that? I tried to simply finesse it into the corner. And I don't know whether it bobbled or what, but that is a wild shot. Just didn't get his connection right at all. 2 great opportunities, one for Peñaranda, one for Delafeu, to take the lead in this game, and we cannot do it. 2 minutes to go. Trying to stop him from getting it to Bale, but it's Sergio Ramos pushing forward now. Thankfully, a centre-back in an attacking area. Asamoah heads that away, and because the centre-back was in the attacking area... Oh, I've got no support though. Michi was all on his own there. Did well to hold up possession. And there goes the final whistle. A 1-1 draw from the first leg against Real Madrid. And we very much held our own in that tie. Hitting the bar twice. And equalising and clearly having more chances. I don't know what will happen at the Bernabeu. It's a completely different kettle of fish playing away from home in Spain than it is at home at Goodison Park. But I'm encouraged by that. West Ham next. Chiarte into Lanzini, and Lafont makes a good save. West Ham starting on the front foot. Now, if you remember, only a couple of episodes ago, West Ham were the side that put us out of the FA Cup at the quarter-final stage for the 2nd year in a row. We lost in the quarter-finals in Season 1 to Arsenal, and we lost in the quarter-finals Season 2 to West Ham here at the Olympic Stadium. So we're looking for a measure of payback for that result. And obviously, if we could get big 3 points and a good performance here, that would go a long way to making me feel a little bit better about going out the FA Cup if it could give us the points that we need to try and solidify in the top 4. There are 7 games remaining, including this one. So after this game, there'll only be 6 games to play in the Premier League. And the top 4 race, as we saw in the last episode, is extremely tight. So every game matters between now and the end of the season in this competition, and obviously every game matters in the Champions League because it's a knockout tournament, so we don't get a let-off of pressure at all between now and the end of season number 2. Question is, will we be able to actually do anything about either competition and actually win something? I'm not sure. Iñaki Williams can't win that header though, but Galloway knocks this down to Tyus Browning, who defended brilliantly against Manchester United, and Iñaki Williams fires us 1-0 up. What a finish from the edge of the box. In off the woodwork. He slid into it and it flew low and hard into that bottom corner. It was a good ball into him from out wide here, Tyus Browning. And he takes a touch and then just guides it into that bottom corner. He leant back and fell over as he was taking it. Oh no, he fell over because he ran into the man. But what a finish. I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping for just a corner at best. Didn't have any other options on with the defender in front of me. But we'll take the lead. Holgate to Hill. James Ward-Prowse has got space to run into here. Can we make it 2-0 early on? Don't. Just don't. I don't want another game of me constantly hitting the bar. That's 3 times we've hit the bar in 105 minutes. We've hit the bar 3 times. A game and a bit. Ward-Prowse. Nice run being made there by Tarashai, and we found him well. And it's actually Alfie Hill that's going to arrive here. He's past the defender. Alfie Hill, the youngster. Oh, good save. And Tarashai can't get back to the rebound. So very close to a second goal again. Tyus Browning also defending extremely well again, but we've given the ball away. Lanzini to Masuaku, but Mason Holgate can't get the ball off him. trying to close him down. There we go, we've intercepted that. It's Tice Browning again that's in the way. If he has another game here, the same way he did against Manchester United, I'd be absolutely delighted. Andre in behind, racing away. Cross comes in. It's dangerous, but not cleared away, and Caleri fires just wide. The attempted clearance comes back off, was it a teammate? No, it was off the man in the middle there, Masuaku, and that is, well, you can't get much closer without hitting the woodwork, can you? Very, very good effort from Caleri, but thankfully for me, not close enough to get West Ham back in the game. Zini is on the run. He'll try and keep up with him. He outmuscle him, he can't. It's a good ball in. Mason Holgate gets the header away. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite drop to Tarashai, and Kuyate's turn meet into Lanzini, and wide of the target again. West Ham having a number of chances in this game, but they can't get the ball on target, and that's been the difference here. We've been able to squeeze one in, and unfortunately for them, everything that they've tried to squeeze in has squeezed out. Prowse to Hill, through to Tarashai, who spun well. Tarashai, he's got so much shot power, Tarashai. The 2 goals he scored in the Cup earlier on in the season were struck very, very cleanly and well. And that one was also struck with a lot of purpose and power. Well, Prowse, I just need to find a pass, to be honest. Peñaranda here looked to turn Mark Noble and then fire us. Tulin in front was the plan, but their goalkeeper had other ideas. James Ward-Prowse again to deliver the ball into the middle, and it's Alfie Hill underneath it, but it's over the top of the bar. We're just edging possession by 1%, and we're just edging the game by 1 goal. Noble with the turn to Ogbonna, to Noble, to Ogbonna again. To Sheikh Kuyate. Kuyate in here to Sofiane Faguli. Waiting for the turn. It did come. It's a lovely ball through. It's a brilliant goal. How he's been able to find Andre Ayew there with such a precise through ball is beyond me. I was waiting for the stop as he was coming across, and he did, but I just didn't quite get the tackle right. And, well, that through ball is very, very good. And tucked away by Andre Ayew. Not really too much Lafont can do about that. 1-1. Hill to Iñaki Williams. I've got Cook in support in the middle, and I can play that through looking for Peñaranda, but it's Faguli that gets there. He's made the difference off the bench right now, getting the assist to bring West Ham back into the game and getting his positional sense just right there to stop Peñaranda from getting the opportunity to put us 2-1 in front. But now Peñaranda's going to have the opportunity again, and it's Winston Reid with the most ridiculous lunging block you've ever seen to stop me from getting another opportunity to take the lead again. Balassi trying to find some space. Cross comes in. It's blocked again. Drops here to Cook. See the space out wide here for Mason Holgate. I'll look for Iñaki Williams. Gets the ball down. Turns well. Iñaki Williams. Good save. Yannick Balassi arriving on the follow-up. Wide. There goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 1-1 draw here away from home against West Ham. That incisive through ball from Sofiane Faguli is enough to get West Ham a point from this. Whether they deserved it or not, questionable. Shared possession. They had a handful of chances, so fair play to them. They gave as good as they've got from us, and we will share the points. What's happening with regards to top 4, I've absolutely no idea, but all we do know is now is the biggest game of our Everton career. Real Madrid away in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, second leg. Madrid have made one change from the first leg. Marcelo is now in at left back rather than Danilo, who was clearly filling in for him. Whether he was injured or suspended, I'm not sure. But they have their normal Brazilian left back rather than the makeshift Brazilian left back that they had in the first leg. We are at full strength for this game against Real Madrid. Everybody's back fit. Çalhanoğlu and Witsel are in the starting lineup with James McCarthy holding. Yannick Carrasco on the left. Lukaku through the middle, Deulofeu on the right. Can we pull off a miracle and get a win at the Bernabeu? For some reason it's being played in the daytime. Don't really understand that, considering it's supposed to be an evening kickoff in the Champions League second leg, but I'm not going to read too much into that. Sometimes the game just doesn't quite live up to what it's supposed to do, but in bright sunshine in Spain, can we come away with a positive, bright result? Lukaku making a run through there is Yannick Carrasco. Don't tell me we can take the lead. We can't take the lead early on. Oh my God, what a horrible shot from Carrasco on his left foot. Used to play for Madrid's big intercity rivals and clearly couldn't hold his nerve there in front of goal. Ronaldo having a good old battle here with Seamus Coleman, and It's Ronaldo that wins the battle, and Benzema volleys Real Madrid into an early lead for the second leg in a row. Just couldn't quite cope with the strength of Ronaldo. How Benzema was allowed to be that free in the middle, I'm not sure. Socrates just disappeared from the middle. Bertrand didn't tuck in. Well, you give a player of Karim Benzema's quality a chance like that, he's not going to miss. Real Madrid 1, Everton 0. Real Madrid 2, Everton 1 on aggregate. Doesn't really change anything though. We had to score here anyway to ensure we stood a chance of going through. So it just means that we might yet still go to extra time. Close. Out wide to Danny Carvajal. Bale is calling for it down the line and will get it. I just don't know what he's going to do. Oh, James strikes the post. It was us hitting the woodwork in the first leg. James has hit the post here and that deflected off Gareth Bale and out for a goal kick. Real Madrid going for the jugular now. They're 1-0 up, and this time they want to finish the game off. Another ball drilled in towards the near post. This one, though, thankfully, comes back off said near post, and we're able to stay in the game. Carrasco, look for Witsel. Lukaku, thought about making a run, and then decided against it. He's done well here, though. Romelu Lukaku to equalise. How have you put that over? Deulofeu did it in the first leg, and now Lukaku's done it here. I'm not putting barely any power on these, and they just keep smacking it over the top of the bar. What are you doing? Chalagnoli does well to win that back. McCarthy get it quickly to Lukaku. Look for Witsel. Carrasco's making the run, so that's clearly where the ball's going to go in this moment. Turn inside Danny Carvajal. He's done well. Still going here, Yannick. I just did not know where to go with the ball, but it's dropped to Witsel. Trying to work it to Chalagnoli for a shooting opportunity from distance, but it's not going to work. Trying to switch that back to Romelu. He's turned well. Lukaku, it hits Chalagnoli. Nothing will go my way in this game. I don't know whether that shot was destined for the back of the net or not. And it was about to drop to Chalagnoli to tuck home, but it was offside. 5 minutes into the second half, we're still 1-0 and 2-1 down. Free kick for Madrid, lofted in. They've just put on Borja Mayoral. Oh, what a save by Sergio Rico. I was about to say, they've taken the 2-0 lead, but Sergio Rico popped up with a save. They brought on Borja Mayoral for Benzema, which surely is only going to mean that they're less potent offensively. Making another change there as well. Didn't quite see who it was that was going on. I think it might have been James, actually. Isco probably coming on. That's the change they made in the first game. Sergio Rico's done well to come and get that. I'm going to try and bowl this out quickly. Is Isco for James. Big ping by Luka Modric, and it will find Gareth Bale. Oh, and the touch inside and then the touch outside have done me, but Sergio Rico makes a good save. Madrid pushing to kill the game off now. They're slightly edging possession, as you can see, top left. Kroos with the corner. Chalagnoli with the headed clearance, but only as far as Modric, but that's not going to cause me any problems. Bertrand, I see Chalagnoli there waiting. Lukaku's through that gap. Back to Bertrand again, to Iñaki Williams. This is good football. Will it end in a goal-scoring opportunity? Maybe. Here's Chalagnoli, looking to get the spin on the defender. Chalagnoli from distance! Worldy save from Keylor Navas. At a vital time as well. That was very well struck from Chalagnoli, and that was destined for the back of the net if it weren't for the Costa Rican goalkeeper. He's going to take the corner himself, Chalagnoli, after earning it for us. And up goes Socrates. That's going to be another corner, is it? It is. Chance to whip it in again. Let's see what we can do here. Try and guide it towards the penalty spot. Up goes Lemos. But it's wide of the target. Into stoppage time. 4 minutes added on. Is that enough for us to get an equaliser and send this game to extra time? There goes the final whistle. Despite all of our best efforts, Real Madrid come away with a single goal victory in the second leg thanks to their early goal in the first half through Benzema, set up by Cristiano Ronaldo. We are out of the Champions League, unfortunately. We get to the quarter-final stage. Had as many efforts as them, but only the one on target. That's the difference. That was the difference. Never mind, we can now solely concentrate on the Premier League, can't we? That's going to bring today's episode to a close, though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. The other result sees Atleti go through against Wolfsburg. Bayer Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund is 2-2 after the first leg, and PSV AC Milan is 1-1 after the first leg. So not sure who's going to go through on the other half of the draw, but for now, that's going to be all for today's Everton Career Mode. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, and I will see you next time.